Ah, wow! Look at this. Oh, we got a gator, a punk waddle, a gator, a punk waddle, a gator, a punk waddle, a gator, a punk waddle. Emojis. We don't have custom emojis because we're not that big yet. Maybe one day I'll have to actually get down into it and kind of make this like a side job of things.
Yeah.
But
I
I just
mean,
been really tired, man. The that freaking what do you call it? The time shift.
oh yeah,
Holy
yeah. The daylight
smoke!
savings time, which is not for farmers,
So
not
here's the
for
thing.
animals. Yeah.
Here's the thing. In the fall, the time falls behind, but
Yeah.
everyone springs ahead. Everyone's kind of,
Yeah.
everyone's all like,
Yeah.
ah, yeah, I got some good sleep. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah. Not.
but, yeah, exactly. Woohoo! I know.
I think daylight savings time is for all the single women so they can go home in the daylight.
That's possible. That's possible.
Yeah.
Um, um, there's some women still go. Some women still come out in the dark. You stay away from them. Anyways,
Vampirella?
Vampirella. Anyways,
Hmm.
I was about to say something else. Vampirella, she's secretly a fella.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Nice.
I stopped myself from saying it, and then I said it anyways.
Well, it's one of those things. If you like, I shouldn't have said it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So it's like, but I said it because it was funny, not because
If
I,
I
I
don't
meant it.
say it, I lose the joke. If I lose the joke, people are not entertained.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Respect the
but
process.
yeah, but spring, the time springs ahead and everyone falls behind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of like, yeah, I hate this, but about this, it's getting warmer, but the time is a suck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. time is a precious time of the night, right?
Yeah.
And being going from 1:59 to 3 a.m. is like I lost my golden hour, right?
Well, hello there, Lisa.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's see. Mr. Joseph Frost's ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. JFG. He says,
Yeah.
daylight savings time really hurts this time. I'm still recovering from losing more sleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh
I hear you.
my goodness, that's terrible. I hate losing more sleep.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
it's like, how do you sleep at night? You know what I mean? And
I try not to.
yeah, I try to. I try to with pillows.
No, that's very like
Yeah. And
I
yes,
am.
I clean my pillows. I clean my pillows regularly. What?
I don't want to go there, but yeah.
That's okay. I'll go there for you. She said, "Hey, Punk and Gator.
Punky Brewster.
Why not? Hey, Gator and Punk.
It's a shame that I don't have a rooster friend, because then we could have the Punky Rooster show.
Hey, y'all. That's true. You could have Punky Rooster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have Punky Rooster, or what about a Punky Gator show?
Yeah. Back when I did the Friday night thing with
Punky Goblin.
Rudy, maybe we should have been the Punky Rooster show because he likes to cock-a-doodle-doo and cuckoo stuff.
That's true. That's true. I do miss Rudy.
Yeah.
I wonder what
But what?
happened to him. Oh wait, that's right. He's on the Hump show later today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But speaking about cute
Mm-hmm.
little penguin guys and gals
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah. I
Um
think I talked about this a little bit last week, but not as much detail.
oh, when did you talk about it? I must have missed the shows.
Well, I talked about it on the Mech Pit, and I think I kind of brought it up at the end of ours, like the yeah. So, do you want to show it, or do you want me to explain kind of how it existed before it shows? You can just show it.
I can show it.
Get excited. Get excited.
get really excited because this thing is like the cutest thing ever. Let's
Yeah.
okay, here's our little
Yeah.
that is so cute.
Yeah. It's awesome.
And
So
there's like 100 of these little freaking little clips and stuff like that. Like there's one where they're like grabbing um
cookies.
you shut the fuck up.
Hey, it's penguins. Penguins are cute and adorable.
You
And
shut you
yeah.
shut your dirty mouth.
But
You shut your dirty dog mouth.
this is this is the amalgamation of the internet and meme culture. And this is why it's so awesome, right?
That's right. That's right.
Because
Oh,
oh,
oh, Ginger's
hey
working.
Ginger.
Hey, Ginger.
Thanks for
Hey,
stopping
hey,
in.
hey, Ginger. Yeah, you make us that money. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
you make
mean,
us that money.
look,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah,
look,
you work, girl. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Ginger, I think horse girls are pretty cool. But adorable penguin girls, are also really really cool.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just that's not necessarily directed at you. It's just in context of the whole conversation. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well, Ginger's cute. Different elements of cuteness for her, but
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess she's pretty small, but she doesn't have like the roundish baby features and all this stuff
yeah.
like these what do you call it? These character models. My goodness,
This is a chibi penguin basically.
yeah
This
yeah
is this is the goo goo gaga is kind of how it evolved. So okay, let me take you back a month and a half, right? So there's this. Okay, so I'm a casual gamer. I'm into the gotcha games a little bit, right? And some of the free to play ones that come out are kind of fun to entertain. And then you decide if you actually like the mechanics or the pity system or the pull system. Is it actually worth time
yeah.
and effort
Punk
and all
Waddle.
that?
If you have a free to play game, Punk Waddle will play it for at least 6 hours before he
Yeah,
decides if he likes it.
right. Because it's kind of fun, and I don't know, with all the we're not going to get into how AAA games suck, but the free to game play games, at least it's an afternoon or two of entertainment just to kind of to understand the things and what they think might work.
Oh
But
yeah.
the thing is, this game is Arknight Enfield. It is the second game. They have like a tower defense, Arknights, or whatever. It's also an anime that's a little bit. I don't know. Some people don't like it because people die and stuff. But point is, they came out with this new, more bigger map, bigger kind of mini game stuff. Right? It was kind of really hyped up. And the thing is, the main character, because there's always a male or female version, you can pick which body type, which version you want, right?
Yeah.
But they have this like black mask, and the female version is this short girl with like a big black parka, this kind of a wool off-white sweater, knit sweater, and then like tights or whatever, right?
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah,
people
she's
start.
kind of penguiny. Yeah.
Yeah, so people started comparing her to a penguin early on, right? Within a day or two. But then this is what I love about coincidence of the internet and how things just evolve, right? Because right around that time, for some reason, and we're not sure exactly, I haven't figured out how it's connected, but the clip of the penguin just walking off into the distance? Like from the documentary or whatever, and the penguin leaves the colony, goes towards the mountains, and if they tried to pull him back, he'd still go because he sees something distant and he wants to leave, right?
Yeah.
So people were around mid late January were showing off that sign because that pops up when people want to basically project their emotions and their feelings onto a penguin because that's what people do. Penguins are cute and cuddly and kind of like do their own thing, and it's like, well, it's like why the chicken crossed the road. It's like, well, I want to project my ideals and beliefs and use this as this penguin as a pamphlet to sell people on my beliefs, right? So all these people are trying to say, well, he left because this and he feels this way and whatever. Nobody really knows. But so that penguin was, getting kind of mixed up with the Arknight's Penfield penguin. And then all of a sudden somebody came out with this chibi model, right? And
Now
it's like
that
this baby goo goo gaga penguin thing.
well, here's the thing with the chibi model and the Goo Goo Gaga. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's the character, but you're gonna you're gonna chibify it. In
Mhm.
some people, in many instances before chibi was a thing, people called it like, oh, this is the baby anime version. You know, they called
Right.
it baby,
Right.
but then like the whole thing is like, no, 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 no. The real wees were like, no, no, this is pronounced chibi, chibi,
Mhm.
ain't
Mhm.
widow. And then there's like, yeah, kind of babyish, yeah, baby proportions. It's true. It's true. It's an adult character in with baby proportions. You know, adult
Yeah.
with baby.
I appreciate you explaining that
Yeah,
to those out there. But yeah, so and then because the like I said, the penguin thing evolved, then this somebody came out with this little baby goo goo gaga and the parka thing, and then for the last almost month, we've seen uh AI videos, the best use of AI slop, as the kids call it.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
And for
it
those of you who have joined us, we're talking about this AI schlop right here. Just
yes,
let's I got a different one pulled up. Let's
nice.
okay, maybe not that big. It's on phone version, but it's okay. Hopefully you can see it. I like that one. That one's
Oh,
pretty fun. Just
the,
just doing the whole kaiju freaking fighting one. I thought that one was
yeah,
hilarious.
but
Yeah.
the best thing was so far in this whole, the way things spiral and inspired, right? There's now a garage kit, a garage model kit,
There
3D printed or resin.
holy
Yeah,
smokes, I saw
yeah,
that too.
yeah. I
Yeah.
put I put it in one of the chats, right? And you might have seen it in other places. It's like so, you know, for me, it's like gotcha games, cool. Penguins are awesome. Model kits, I'm like, this is a trifecta. This is everything. I mean, this is a trend that I can promote because it's cute, adorable. It's really not
Yeah, I
political in
kinda
any
wanna get one and
way.
paint it.
Not
I don't know
divisive.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah. I just like so it's like just find give me someone who's really good at 3D printing. Print this out and send it to me so I can paint it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, I want to thank Papa Cotton for leaving me my dignity when you put me through AI, and I think I saw some of that. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. What's he say? It says, "At least I left Punkwater with his dignity when I put him through the AI." Oh Lord. Yeah. Unlike DJ Ronnie G, he'd be like, "Dignity? What's that?"
Yeah,
Whoopoo.
I have gotten some AI over the
Trust
last
me.
year from people that has been kind of entertaining. Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Uh, uh, they massacred me with the AI what do you call it, the adaptations. AI
Yeah.
can't figure me out for the life. They can't do it.
No, I
It's
think
like you have to be like a super like 10-star like super black belt with your AI to actually get
I,
my prettiness, you know what I'm saying? Get my
I feel
handsome
like
face right.
I feel like when Soul Assassin got it right, he probably ran your actual photo through and made a like make a cartoon version of this, like
He probably had
instead
to
of
do it like
trying to
3
describe
times,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. But
I
Soul
mean, yeah.
Assassin's pretty good stuff. And Joseph, I mean, people in the chat, Joseph Frost Ghost has some really cool detective noir stuff with me and
Oh,
Gator.
no.
Big Dave K has done some really cool art over the past. Haven't seen
Ginger
him around.
Wolf is asking DJ Ronnie G for some technical help. Oh, girl, you don't know what you're getting into. Oh no.
You're,
Oh
you're
no.
you're gonna know the answer and answers
Oh,
to questions you didn't ask, and I hope you block off at least 30 minutes. And I
yes,
mean that
yes.
respectfully to DJ Ronnie G too.
We love you, Ronnie G.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I swear, we just want a strafing run, and he just comes in with the carpet bombing of nukes. Swear to God, he
Yeah.
just oh
True story. One time I asked DJ Ronnie G about some settings when I was trying to figure out mic settings and volume stuff on um, OBS, and he made a video about plugins that I only understood half of it, but it was very helpful, like really helpful. So Like, yeah. Uh,
You can tell I feel like DJ Ronnie G. He probably comes home, working at the microchip factory or whatever he works, and he sits down and he plugs in. He dusts off a VCS. He's like, oh, this is a good one. This is from the 1980s. This is one of the first ones ever produced. And he puts it in the VCS and he plays it, and then he works on he reads technical manuals and works on ancient dead technology.
Probably.
I
I
feel
mean,
I feel
what?
like if Radio Shack was still open or Circuit City was still open, he would he would be there like half
He
the
would run the
time.
place.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. He wouldn't even work there, and he'd help people way better than the employees.
100%. And
Yeah.
I don't actually feel bad about talking shit about
Well,
uh
look what he says. He says concise in the chat.
exactly.
Like, I
Yeah.
feel like this is a form of respecting him.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
talking shit. It's not like we're talking behind his back. No, it's more like we're saying it through a window and he can't
Yeah,
talk back. Well,
right.
he has to like grab like a whiteboard and scribble and be like
And,
hold it up. You know what I
and
mean?
again, I'll do respect because I'll still ask him questions, and you know,
I will
I'll
too.
still because
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, he's probably one of the most authentic people that I've met through this whole
Yeah.
group. So yeah,
It's true. We don't deserve him.
no, we don't.
No, we don't. I don't know what we did to deserve him. Ugh.
I think we're just a bunch of like weirdos that like, I've talked to people like this, and I've
That's
had some
true. That's true.
conversations with
We
some
definitely
people.
attract the weirdos.
Like, I've talked to some people in the chat too, and at different times about like, I think we just kind of find each other over time, right? Wherever you go in with the internet, we're just like, I don't know why. I feel like I'm more comfortable. I resonate with these people a little bit better. So yeah.
Oh
Maybe I'm breaking
shoot.
the fourth wall a little bit here, but
He
let's.
does work at that microchip factory. I knew it. I knew it.
I think he said Circuit City, but yeah.
I think it was Best Buy. Circuit City's been out of business since like the mid 2000s.
Wrong. I haven't seen it for like a few years, but the last there, okay. How do I put this? There was a small town near the Galveston coast in Texas, right? It had it's a I think it was a Texaco gas station
Oh,
with I kid you not, a Circuit City in the back room. Like it said Circuit City, and it had its own little, like, how they have the little shops connected or restaurants connected to a gas station.
does it say
Yeah.
Circuit City the last stand?
Yeah.
And it's literally it's just a stand. Just a pop up
I
stand.
walked in, it's like a whole room with like Circuit City stuff. It's hilarious.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
It's one of the old like big box store IPs that we want to bring back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are like, "Hey, let's bring back Toys R Us. Let's bring back Blockbuster."
Okay, Toys R Us was really over expensive toys that you could buy other places. It was neat that they were all there. Okay, Toys R Us was really like remember when your local grocery store, all of a sudden they had this like cheese wheel and it had all these fancy cheeses, and everybody was like, I love that we have all the access to all these cheeses, and nobody bought the cheeses. And then
it was fancy premium cheese.
right,
and everyone's like, wow, this is some fancy cheese. Let's see how this 6 ounce thing is. Oh, it's $13 for 6 ounces.
Right.
I'm gonna put this back and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna get this craft singles
yep.
for $5.
The goved singles that don't melt, that don't age, that don't mold, right?
Well, they're not actually cheese either. They're dairy like product.
Yeah,
right?
That's why I said goved.
Yeah. Technically they're made from oils, which is weird.
All right, so the point is, it's like that because after how many thousands of dollars of product loss after putting something in that everybody said they wanted, everybody enjoyed looking at, smelling, and walking away from, they're like, oh, we're losing crap ton of money, so we don't have fancy cheese anymore. Everybody's so sad. Like, why don't you have the cheese anymore? Because you didn't buy it, right? And that's why we don't have other nice things. What was I talking
What
about
happened
again?
to the cheese then? What happened to the fancy cheese?
They get
Yeah,
sold somewhere
see,
else.
we got one person. We got Alice up the whole 84. She
Mm,
I got to buy the fancy cheese, but I still had singles.
exactly. But
That's right.
you know
Oh,
what the
some people they do some dancing
Mhm.
and they grab all their singles and they go to the grocery store after that and they buy
Yeah.
the cheese.
All the single cheeses, all the single cheeses, all the single cheeses, all the single cheeses, put your hands up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I dance for cheese or for singles just to buy
yeah,
some more cheese.
I like cheese.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. You know where the fancy cheeses are? They're in the flagship grocery stores, you know, in the big cities where there's like only one or two that have them. So everybody, if you really want, you get to flock to it. But then you're like, oh, that's a really big, world market, whatever. That's a really big grocery store that it's like worse than going to Target. You only go like once a month, and you try to hit that off afternoon, like on your off day, and then they're still super busy, and it's like a whole event. And you're like, oh man, if only I could go to HEB, but you're not in Texas.
That's true. That's true. Cracker Barrel's got the oh yeah, they do. They are kind
Mhm.
of country stores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the country store is way better than the food now.
I haven't had one of those in a long time. I haven't been to a Cracker Barrel in ages.
Wow. Well, went there for nostalgia purposes on a road trip um back in the fall, and it felt like everything was microwaved at the time.
Yeah.
After their whole debacle last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hillshire Farms. I don't know. I'm not sure what Hillshire Farms is.
What? When I say Hillshire, you say Farms. Hillshire. That didn't work. Is that the
No,
is
no,
it
it didn't work. I was like, oh, we're doing one of these things. Okay,
yeah,
I'll
it's
be
it's
quiet.
it's like where you get the little smokies, all beef little sausage links and kielbasa, and it's in the deli section, the prepackaged sausage deli section of your grocery store.
Oh, cool. We live in New Hampshire and or New Hampshire, and we
Right.
have actual country stores all over the place.
Oh,
Yeah, so we just go there and that you can buy kielbasa and you can buy like a whole bunch of crazy stuff. It's really good. But
nice.
yeah. They have cheese, and they had the oh shoot. I don't know if they still do it anymore. I haven't been one of those in a hot minute. But they had a big barrel, like a
Ooh,
proper barrel, like a barrel, and you open it up, and there's like a whole bunch of dill pickles, like the best dill pickles you will ever have. And I'm like, I'm not a big pickle person, but holy smokes,
me neither.
I'm in there bobbing for pickles. And they're like, hey, sir, you gotta get your face out of the pickle water. And I'm like, don't tell me what to do. You know?
Somebody needs to clip that.
What? You're bobbing for pickles? I, Gator, I love to bob for pickles in one of them big old barrels. You know what I'm saying? From the country store, I bob for pickles, and I
But
approve of this message.
but
Thank
you're
you.
not a big pickle guy.
No, I'm not a big pickle guy, but if it's a dill pickle in a big barrel, oh, I'm
Mhm.
a huge pickle guy. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm a huge pickle guy. Yeah, that's right. Crazy horse knows what I'm talking about.
It's not easy being green. I do like pickles too. Um, have you ever heard of a pickle wrap?
A condom?
That's what I thought too. But apparently up north, they do this thing called a pickle wrap, and what you do is you get like whole pickles. You get not the dairy. low dairy, but the regular cream cheese, right? So you have to dry off the
Okay.
pickle,
Yeah.
and you put cream cheese on the outside of it. Then you wrap it in ham, and then you kind of slice them into like hors d'oeuvre kind of like appetizers type, chunks. Not like pickle slices, but like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean, like a pinwheel type thing. And you
Okay.
serve those as like an appetizer at places, and it's actually pretty good.
Uh-huh. Do you also batter them and then deep fry them with fried pickles?
No, no. Apparently, this happens in the north, but I think if it was happening in the south, it would get deep fried because we deep fry everything: ice cream, Twinkies. Yeah.
I will say that the North still they love the deep fried pickles too.
Oh
I
yeah.
know. I've been to the fair. I've been to the fair.
Have you
Fried
deep fried
pickles
the
is a thing.
Twinkies?
Oh yeah, the country
Deep
fair.
deep fried the Oreos?
Deep fried Oreos are okay.
Yeah,
I prefer deep
they're
fried
okay.
Twinkies personally.
Yeah,
Deep
those are
fried
good.
Twinkies, and honestly,
Deep fried butter.
I won't get them. I won't get them at the fair. I'll make them before I go to the fair, and then I'll go to the fair and I'll eat the deep fried Twinkies that I made at home, just because I trust
Mm.
my oil a lot more than I trust the stand that's been serving a whole bunch of people and putting like a whole bunch of like random stuff in there. And I'm like, um, I make it at home. It's cheaper. And I don't get food poisoning, or I could spin the wheel. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if it's in hot oil enough, it's probably killed off all the bacteria. But there is something to be said about if you have food allergies. Going in the hodgepodge is probably not the wisest thing.
Yeah. I don't know,
Yeah,
I just had some bad. I had some bad experiences at a fair, and
I believe you.
you know what the best ride in the fair is, right? It's a long line too, so it's got to be one of the best rides, right?
Porta John?
That Porta John. Hey,
Yeah.
Punk Waddle knows the best ride at the fair. Every
Everybody's
seat's a hot seat at the county fair. Porta Johns.
everybody's dying to get in there. They're
Everyone's
they're hooping
dying
and
to get in
hollering.
there,
They're all
and
excited.
they're
They're
happy
huffing
and
and puffing.
satisfied when they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember I was walking in. I was like the guy was just like the guy was like it's like whoo, oh man, that felt so good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you don't go in there. Wink, wink, and he walks away. And I'm just all like,
Yeah.
wow, that must have been hell of a ride. You know what I'm
Yeah. I
saying?
mean, it turned his insides out.
Oh yeah. The only thing about the porta johns is they don't have like one of those cameras, after the at the
So take a picture when they walk
yeah,
out.
take a pic. You know what I'm talking about, like
Another
on a roller
satisfied
coaster.
customer.
Yeah, on a roller coaster, like it builds, it builds, it builds, it builds,
Hmm.
and then it drops, right? It takes
Yeah,
you a
you don't
picture
want to
on
take
the
a
drop.
picture when the beat drops in the Porta John. I
Yeah.
feel
Just
like
have the porta
there's
john
a,
thing is like it takes a picture when the turd drops, and you're just like,
I feel like there's going to be a lot of legal
ah!
liability for that.
I know, but that'd be hilarious. It'd be like, because that's one thing you don't see yourself ever when you're like when you're letting loose, and you're kind of curious, right? I mean, I would be curious. They'd be like, oh, that's how I look when I'm freaking letting it go. Yeah, the facial expression. Exactly. The facial expression. Yeah.
For
Just
science.
curious. Just curious, right?
For science.
Yeah, for science, for entertainment. For science tainment, right?
And please, if you actually want Gator to know, send them to him if anybody's going to do that. Please don't send them to me.
Like, don't send them to me.
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay,
Oh, God.
I will say this. If you will send them to me, please, and I must repeat, please keep all appendages inside the ride at all times. What?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So,
Yeah.
that we should have saved that for the for the Cotton Council.
I mean,
We'll bring it up. We'll bring it up during.
oh
Cotton
yeah.
Fair time.
I mean, let's just say it's been a while since we talked about poop jokes.
That's hilarious.
The only thing that would make it better is Giggity were here.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I feel like we're the ringleaders of that. Like most weeks.
I feel like we are. We don't actually see Snowdub bring up those kind of jokes. He doesn't bring up ship jokes.
No.
Honestly, he's not funny enough to bring him any jokes. So yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what he would look like if he was, in the Porta John. Did he turn purple?
I don't know. Oh, Carlos Fish. Yeah. It's a shame that Carlos isn't around because he would have a lot to add.
Yeah, this was literally right up his alley. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly right up his alley. Oh man, that was hilarious. Okay.
I feel like a satisfied customer after we dropped that one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Papa Cotton, Padre Algon, was joking when he said this is good content, but
yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good enough content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, what's a little shit talk? It's.
I mean, it's hump day. It's dump day. We're halfway through.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take a little load off to make it all the way.
And speaking of a load off, we're going to talk about Fortnite.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
I did.
But yeah. You sent this to me. You wanna share?
Well, there's a lot of things going on Fortnite right now, but they said that they've confirmed that there's going to be a collaboration. They've been doing a lot of collaborations, starting to do more with anime and stuff. But there's going to be a horse girl, Uma Musume.
Uma Musume.
What?
Uma Musume.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, Uma Amusa Ame.
Uma Amusame.
Close enough. Anyways,
sure.
Yeah. So they teased this skin so far,
right? And they're probably going to do some of the major ones. Right? They started doing a little bit more of the anime characters, anime girls, right? They've done some of the like Hatsune Miku, right? So Miku has been in Fortnite a little bit. We've had some other Vocaloids. Yeah, I think they're trying to pander to the Asian loving audience, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Which, well, I'll get to that in a second, but yeah. So that could be pretty fun, and maybe if they do get some horse girls, and maybe I will have to get one of those skins and start streaming Fortnite again because it's the year of the horse.
I feel like Fortnite's done like many anime already, like Dragon Ball Z. We already know they've done that one way 100 times.
They just did Bleach recently.
Okay, they did Bleach recently. I think did they do Gundam yet? I'm not sure. I feel like they've
done some Gundam stuff, but they haven't actually really done Gundam characters. Like when the Netflix series came out a couple years ago, they had some things that had Gundam and Zaku avatars, but you couldn't actually buy them as skins in the shop.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay. That's lame. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What about I feel like they did My Hero Academia, maybe, or is it?
Yeah, they've done a lot of that.
Yeah. Like, and I am 100% sure they've done One Piece as well. I
don't know if they have, but they're going to, I'm sure. Especially with the Netflix dropping season 2 soon.
That's what I'm saying. I think they did it back when Netflix first dropped out the freaking
I don't think they did.
They didn't? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't because it was like ripe for,
but I think it's also, like I said, licenses and things like that.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because you got like a whole bunch of like fake weebs like Mr.
Mhm.
Beast being like, "Oh, I love anime. I watch One Piece."
Right.
That's and it's like, okay, what else do you watch? Oh, My Hero Academia,
Oh,
and
Jujutsu Kaisen and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right?
yeah, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I
Yeah,
mean,
okay. What
and,
other obscure anime do you like? You know what I mean?
well, they probably
Yeah.
watch Solo Leveling. It actually is pretty good, or Shangri-La Frontier because they're current, right? But in a
I
year or
will
two,
say some of these current ones, they are good stuff, and
yeah,
like, are they everyone's favorite? Maybe, I don't know. Also depends on like how old is this person that you're asking, right?
right.
Like if they're in their teens and they rattle off all the new stuff, I'm gonna
Hmm.
give them a pass.
Yeah,
But like if they're in their late 20s to like early 40s, somewhere like in between, or even older, and they're not telling you something from the 2000s at least.
right.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
hmm,
well,
hmm,
you're gonna have some of the like the major archetypal ones, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I know, no, I agree, I agree.
I mean, yeah. Pokemon.
Pokemon, oh my goodness, that was a lot of people's first anime was the
It
Pokemon. It
really
was
was. And then they're gonna say things like Cowboy Bebop because, well, I mean, Cowboy Bebop was getting pretty popular in the 2010s, and then Netflix did the TV series on it, and so everybody knows about Cowboy Bebop
honestly,
now.
I was like a big Bebop fan in the mid 2000s.
And Bebop's in Fortnite now,
Really?
probably around the time a little bit after the live action went out. Yeah, they do have the
Yeah. I
Faye
I
and
I'm
yeah.
going through an Evangelion phase,
Okay. Oh, I
and
see. I see.
and uh yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, everyone's got a Dragon Ball Z phase. Well, most guys, they have a kind of a DBZ phase.
So
Um,
yeah,
and girls tend to have a nice Sailor Moon phase too, which Sailor
yeah, that's
Moon's
true.
pretty
That's
good.
true. Or
I
Card
watch all of
Capture
them.
or Kasura or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
Card Capture Sakura, that's a
yeah,
good one.
yeah. Those are pretty wholesome ones.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
the what they're based off is usually a little darker, but at least the anime is wholesome enough,
Oh
right?
yeah, oh yeah,
Um, but I will say this real quick
yeah.
because it's not just Fortnite news. So, like, I don't know if you guys heard that the company Tencent, which is a Chinese-based company that I believe was connected with the original version of TikTok before they took over the American version, right?
Tencent, it has it's a multimedia corporation from China. You're correct.
Right.
They do
So
video games. They do a whole bunch of stuff. So
so the
yeah,
thing is, the government ruled that they didn't want them involved in American stuff, right? So
I mean
they're
it's
talking about
understandable.
that, huh?
I mean it is understandable. Like they
Right.
are they are a big corporation that's heavily
Mhm.
influenced by the CCP. So it's like,
Right. But
uh,
so here's the thing, like, and this affects things like Fortnite because Fortnite apparently was like 15% funded by Tencent.
yeah.
So in the last couple of days, Fortnite has announced that its V Bucks to real life dollars have, in-game currency to real life dollars has gone up, or basically, V Bucks are don't. You need more real money to get V Bucks. So like something
Oh,
that you would get, you know,
so
1,000 V Bucks is now only worth 800 V Bucks, but the dollar price has changed. It stays the same. So like, you get what I'm saying? The
so instead of like if I give them $10, they give me 1,000 V-Bucks. Now if
Yeah.
I give them $10, they only give me 500 V-Bucks.
Well, it's more like a 20% discount. So if you give them like 8 to 9, you used to get
Okay.
1,000, but now you're only getting like 8. So yeah, the
Okay.
value has decreased. Um, and so they're like, well, we got to get paid somehow, and most of the
V-Bucks inflation.
yeah, exactly,
In-game inflation.
exactly,
Whoa.
and people are like, well, I mean, you have all this money, blah blah blah. It's like, well, they're not going to just say. They're not going to say, well, the U.S. government just said we couldn't get 15% of our backing, right? But they're going to do it somehow. So we'll see how that plays out because a lot of people are upset and they might not get money from the players for a while because they might be mad that everything costs more, right?
Yeah, I mean, I 100%, I 100% would not give them money because I don't play the game.
Right. But when all of a sudden it's like our funding is lost, it's the same. I mean, it's the issue you have with so many other companies. Like
Yeah,
when the minimum wage went up, well, we're just gonna charge that extra to our consumers, and people are like, no, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna eat the cost, and they're gonna be moral, and they're gonna be good and better people. Like, no, if
no,
they're
they're not.
required to pay more, they're gonna get more money out of you. So the dollar doesn't stretch anymore. You've just reallocated and you caught inflation
Here's
across
the
the board.
problem. They're not even gonna add. They're gonna add it like to make up. They're gonna add it to make up and to make more profit.
Right, because that the guy on top. Oh, I love it when people say like the CEO should just eat that one, 0.5% of his salary. No, he's not gonna do that. Like,
What's he gonna do is he's gonna cost the consumer that 1%,
right.
and then be like, 1%. What's another 1% increase on the consumer's
Well,
price?
and then he's gonna
And
use some AI to maybe have a standard cost, and then be like, oh, well, that's redundant, so we can get rid of some employees. So the AI is less than those employees. So not only am I cutting cost of the employees and the work through process, I can get that more right profit in my pocket now too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Marcus, 100% agree. I do not want to give China any
Yeah.
of my money. It's a shame though. There is a lot of really good stuff from China coming out nowadays.
Yeah.
Lately, they are actually. It's not all just knockoff freaking IP stealing bullshit.
Not all solved.
A lot of it is, but there
Right.
are some actually really good original IP bangers that are coming from China. But
Right.
unfortunately, like I
Mhm.
just
Well, it's interesting though because, and I'll without getting into it too much, but it feels like there's a sort of development thing. There's a
mhm.
sociology of developmental countries and how first, second, third countries and countries in decline. Like Europe used to be the thing. Now
Yep.
America was the big leader, and I know we're trying to make America great again. However you feel about that, but there's certain things like apologizing for nationalism and trying to have some sort of entertainment sort of exports instead of importing everything and being the blue collar country that doesn't actually have production and utility work. And but then you have countries like Japan, right, who are going through a very small country on the grand scheme of things, but their entertainment, their
Well, they're a
anime, their
decent
manga,
sized country, but yeah,
like, well, I mean, they've realized in the last, because of their own trends and people aren't, having as many kids, and they're not being able to support their own media, so they're having to figure out how to promote it globally. So a lot of their stuff is exports because they're an island country, right? And so,
and they're a workaholic country too. Let me tell you something. Like you said, like they don't have a lot of time for kids and stuff like that.
right.
They still it's not like there's zero children over there, but
Well, I didn't say
but
that.
it's because the culture is more like it's job oriented. It's what do you call it, the wage slaves and all that stuff,
Right.
that kind of culture. It's very known and big in Japan.
Hmm.
um
Yeah.
and it's doggy dog world, like uh
Right.
like the samurai of old. Now he wears a business suit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And
You know
so
what I'm
they still
saying?
have their family generational things, and like there's a lot of stuff going on as the global market, and they're trying to figure out how their culture is staying the same and shifting all that jazz, right? But they
Yeah.
need to make money, and then because you've had anime and stuff that's kind of, like I said, since '96 really gone to the Western world, but
Oh
existed
yeah.
before them, right?
Oh yeah. The Japanese animation flood. It kind of like it was drip dropping since the late 80s.
Right.
Even before then, the Japanimation,
Yeah.
slowly creeped up, but there was nothing really big explosion until after like Pokemon, and
Hmm.
then everyone's all like, "Oh, hey, here's something else that's kind of in the style of Pokemon. Let's
The
check this out."
Japanime.
And
Yeah.
and then it just in the mid 2000s, like everything just like
Oh yeah.
exploded into like is like, hey, here's all this other stuff because the internet was a thing.
Well,
And
and then you had people that were tired of, I mean, Gundam has its own different universes, but they kind of go on, or they're kind of one-offs. And then, but you
yeah,
had Marvel doing all this alternate universe stuff. You had, and maybe trying to riff on some of that popularity, and then you had the New 52 DC stuff, and it was like, I don't care about these characters. I'm not feeling connected to them. But then you have anime and all these stories, right?
oh
It's like, I'm
yeah,
gonna go where the story's good, and so it fuels that industry.
yeah.
But then now Japan, but then you have Taiwan and Chinese animation and all the stuff that's kind of taking that mold, right? That kind of model and
Let's
creating.
not forget about the Koreans. The
Oh, not
manhwas
the
are
Korean. I mean, the
really good.
Koreans, like I said,
Like
yeah, solo leveling.
Solo leveling's a
Mhm.
manhwa that turned into a pretty banger of a Korean anime.
Well, like Korea, like K. Okay, so like K dramas have been taking the Western world by storm for like over a decade.
Yeah,
Like I remember early 2000s, right?
yeah,
Korean horror movies were weird, kind of creepy, but kind of silly. But like they had their own style and their own lore and their own like kind of fairy tales that they draw into. And now, right now, they've perfected that stuff, and it's really, really, really interesting and really good and different than you know Scream, whatever we're on now.
yeah. Scream, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The point I was trying to make, even though I derailed 50 million times, is that
we get it.
the Japan, Korea, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, like all of these places that we felt we had to invest in to help grow. Now they're kind of showing off what they can do, and the people who were the industry leader who kind of slacked off are now realizing that they're competing and trying to be competitive when the market has changed, and they forgot how to keep up because they thought they were setting the industry standard. It was just the trend at that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. My
All right,
goodness.
that was a lot.
That was a lot. That was a lot. We're almost there. We're almost, 12 minutes till the hour mark. So we got some time to talk about something new. Anything there's a lot of good stuff coming out this year.
Mhm.
The season and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Anything coming up that you're excited for? No?
I'm trying to remember. I was my brain was somewhere else. So
No, okay.
yeah,
I just wonder if there was any like spring animes or
I know there are. I need to look into it, but I know there's a couple that look really, really good. I just didn't write it down. Pop
that's
quiz at the end of the show.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
What you got?
well, okay. So um well, we got the ReZero. I'm a big fan of that. The fourth season's coming out pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a couple other ones. I'm thinking oh shoot, there's a lot of what do you call it? Continuations. So, but I haven't really looked into it. That's probably what we're gonna talk about next show is kind of
Nice.
the anime lists of the springtime because
Yeah, we're getting
spring
close.
is just around the corner. It's just around
Yes.
the corner. And
Yeah.
I'm taking a quick little gander and it's a lot of sequels. A lot of sequels. So that's actually not bad because I will say we've having a lot of like brand new freaking
Mhm.
isekais or high
Right.
fantasies or all this other crazy stuff. But
And
you know
some of them
it's
might stick,
yeah,
right?
some of them might stick and have a really good sequel seasons. Like Free Run. I freaking love
Oh
it. Free
yeah.
Run.
Yeah. I mean, that's season 2. I think it's stuck.
Oh my god, it was so good, so freaking good. But what is Johnny? What is DG? Sometimes these guys have a conversation of their own, But whew, whew. I think that was a good stream. That was a good stream.
I feel like I talked a lot.
Yeah, I did talk a lot. I kind of need a snack. I think I'm gonna grab a snack.
Yeah. Snack sounds good.
Grab a snack.
Yummy. Wholesome.
Give me a strawberry.
Give me strawberry.
Yeah, give me strawberry.
Aw.
Go gaga. I love the eating animations. They're hilariously cute.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah. And then she says thank you. Oh my goodness. This is it's like why do I love these so much? Because they're freaking cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. It's not weird, right?
It could be super weird.
Yeah. I saw one where the chibi, the penguin, was like having a ninja battle with a katana and like fighting off baddies and stuff.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah.
But they've really settled on the kind of just adorable, little
invoking emotions and stuff like that.
Toddler in a onesie. Yeah.
Yeah, the toddler on the onesie jumping on the freaking the robot vacuum.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's super funny.
Are you saying that I should ride around on a Roomba for an actual video sometime? Interesting.
That would be, if you have a Roomba, dude, you would make a lot of money. Just you'd just be like you I don't know about a lot of money, but it would be a viral video. It would be the biggest viral video.
Yeah.
It's kind of like like those special neat kids on the remember the hoverboards?
Why did you have to start with special needs? I know it takes one to know one, but still.
Wow, let's be honest. Any kid who wants a hoverboard for Christmas has special needs.
It's true.
Now, when I say special needs, I don't mean actually mentally slow. Mentally challenged. I don't actually mean those people. I actually mean like normal functioning dum-dums who are retarded kids.
Right. The common use.
Yeah, the common use. It's like you don't actually call a person who has retardation a retard. No, you call some idiot that you don't know a retard, right?
Right.
Or your friend who you know is an idiot a retard.
Retard.
Yeah, a retard.
No,
yes,
that's right. Loki
one
is
who
live
slows
now.
down development of mental.
Yeah. My brain's wired differently. I have cotton and a hand up in here.
Yeah, my brain is wired differently. They're all. It's all my wires are tangled and in knots and not hooked up to anything. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Let's see. My brother-in-law is an idiot and his robot vacuum because he didn't clean it out for years. Oh my god! So what you're supposed to do is buy a robot that cleans the other robot.
It's like you have an automated vacuum, but it still doesn't, dump out its containment. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's so much dog hair in that thing. It like started smoking.
It's got so much dog hair in it. I just seeing a robot just outside be like, "Oh, these pets, they shed so much," and just taking a smoke.
Yeah, somebody,
God damn it!
Could somebody, I just need somebody here to clean out my trash bin. I'm so full, right?
It's like
I need
like just a robot outside, just like I'm so sick of these dogs shedding.
Can somebody give me a trashinoscopy? Because I can't do it myself.
I just want to see a robot like smoke a cigarette. Be like, I'm tired of these dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
On that note, I think we're gonna call it a night. It's a good show. Good show. We had a whole 13 people. Not a bad show.
And
good night, everyone.
Apparently Loki is live, so you can go hang out with him. And then Hump Day.
It's Wednesday. Why is he live now?
I don't know. He's doing a special show. I saw a little clip, little thing about it.
Oh, is it a special show?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Interview with somebody or something, talking with somebody. Yeah.
That's awesome. Go check out Loki. He's one of the best I know. And I don't know a lot of people, so that's telling you something, right?
Yeah. It's something.
Yeah, it's something. For real, he's a good guy. Go check him out.
Yeah, and Goo Goo Gaga.
And Goo Goo Gaga. That's right. Yeah. Goo Goo Gaga. Oh, shoot.
Hey, we talked a lot about poop. Check it out later.
We did. You're gonna have to go like towards the middle of the show. Or was it the beginning of the show? Like beginning of the show.
It was the second quarter of the show. Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun. It was about the best ride in the fair. Yeah. And on that note, we will say goodbye. Good night.
Gas.
Go Gaga.
Go.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator, what happened? Gator, wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy, this is the end of the con. We gotta go home. Gator, wake up, man! Oh well.